And really, if you need to intubate, you turn it on and you just plug it in. And it's just that HDMI that's recording. If you want to make sure and save your video, you need to have this in. Position your patient. If you want to pat under their head, you can pat under their head. If you want to have somebody giving you a little cricoid pressure, you can do that. Insert to the right.
Did you buy it?
No.
Sweep to the left, put it in the molecular.
Okay.
Drop your tube in. So you're doing the exact same thing with that, other than you're not using your face. So I'll go ahead and show it to you. Just turn it on. So our tubes don't come pre-packaged with a stylet. So if you do need the stylet, grab it out of the top of the box. But this is just a standard rigid stylet for adults. I did see a video online where the guy said you could start up here, which maybe seems a little awkward, but if you're already up here, once you get it towards or touching into the cords, you pop this with your thumb and then you advance your tube.
When I think about this tube, if I have that much into the airway, I'm good there. That's where I'm popping it. And then I'm going to go the rest of the way in. But I still want it to be rigid. So that's why I'm popping it and not pulling it all the way out. But if I don't have this in all the way, you see that I don't have that curve like I want. And this is definitely designed more for the low pro. You can still use it with that Mac 3 blade there, or the whatever that one's called. So once I get here, I pop, I advance the rest of the way, and then I roll it out. Because it's so rigid, I can't just pull it straight out.
Towards the chest.
Yeah. So if somebody's doing CPR and they're on my side, I'm going to roll out towards that other armpit. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
So
it
I have
does.
it all the way in, pop, I extend the rest of the way in, and then I roll it. Because if I try and pull it out, that's what's going to, like Spence was talking about, that's what's going to pull it out of the airway. So low pro 3, I'm thinking of low pro 3, this is somebody who's probably under 6 feet. Do you know Drew Cassidy yet?
This guy could maybe take a 4.
That's what I'm thinking low pro 4 for. So this one is an anterior, super anterior patient. What I like about that stylet there is it goes with it, but when I pull up on this, it flexes. So when you're trying it, try it with the bougie. You're not going to be as successful with the bougie with this as you are with that rigid stylet. So think about that. And this rigid stylet, it even works for that Mac blade. But try both of them. I tried both of them, and I found that
I'm going to use the rigid stylet. Okay, that's plan A. Plan B is if that doesn't work, I'm going to go with the size 3 and a tube size down. Okay, and if that doesn't work, we're going to go to third option will be doing a manual. And if that doesn't work, we're going to go to using the king is going to be
The back of the back.
our fourth plan. Okay, so we can use a bougie along the way if we need to. I haven't ever had to use a bougie much. In fact, the only time I think I've used it once and I had problems with it. So I'm not a bougie fan, but that's just, a lot of people are really successful with bougies. I've always been successful just using just the standard, kind of the soft, flexible stylets. So what we're gonna do, now this is the training side, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna advance, I'm gonna put this into the molecular like Travis said. Once it gets about right in here, I'm gonna have you pop this off, okay? And then I'm gonna advance my tube, and then when I tell you to, you're gonna go ahead and roll that out towards the chest, okay? And, all right. And if I need correct pressure, I'm gonna have you provide me some correct pressure right there, all right? And he said just follow kind of the base of that tongue, get right in that molecular. Oh, that's a good shot there.
that's it. And you want that airway to be top left of your screen.
Top left.
That's where it's going to give you the best.
So give you
view.
kind of more of your working room with your tube down here. So the thing I like about the stylet, see I can go left, I can go right, which you can't see it, I can go up, I can go down, a lot of control. So I'm in the cords, go ahead and pop it. Okay, I'm gonna advance it just a little bit more. Okay, go ahead and roll it out. No, hold on. Go straight towards his left armpit with just your thumb, just use your thumb. Left armpit. All right, here we go. And one thing that I found in the Airway class the other day is he says, come in this way, then turn it this way and advance it. And he says you should be almost right there, which that was the case. Okay, go ahead and pop it. Okay, I'll advance it just a couple more, a millimeter or two. Okay, go ahead, just use your thumb. Perfect.
And Nick, I would even say you could go a little bit less, like pull that tube back a little bit. Keep going, keep going. That's where you want to pop it, right there. Like even more towards you. You only want 3/4, yep, just like
Right
that.
there.
Like right
Yep.
where the,
Pop it. Okay, advance it in there. Yep. Okay, go ahead and roll it out. Perfect. That felt really good. Yep, I'm at 20 at the teeth right there.
Nick, try this one more time. But let's put this towel into this guy's head.
So enter, turn, go straight in. Ooh, I'm a little left there. Pop it.
Feel like that's easier with the towel?
You know, kind of indifferent. In reality. And then, yeah, just go ahead and you can just keep almost going a whole circle if you wanted to. So again, we're at 19, 20 at the teeth there. See if you can take it down just a little farther into this follicular right there. There's a good view. Yeah, come in from the side. Come in like this. Come in. Now turn it. Now advance it.
all right, good have you. That's it. Then, here I could have you pull it.
I would even tell somebody, hey, will you roll my stylet?
Okay.
Just so that it kind of reminds them, I got to roll this one out. It's kind of a new terminology.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'd have you pull my stylet, please. Thank you. Go ahead and pull it for me, please.
And you have to. There you go. Perfect. Pop it for you.
Thank you. Advance it. More. If you pull my stylet, please.
Now here's the other thing you could say. Hold my tube. Okay.
Okay,
I'll
hold my
hold your
tube.
tube. And
I
you.
pull it.
But first try.
And you're going to lift this time because it's that. There you go.
There you go. Okay,
See?
pop my stylet, please. All right, go further in. Pull my stylet, please.
Cool.
I like this one.
So Taylor, what's happening here is you're not taking yourself away from that screen. So it's kind
Okay.
of a 4-step process. The first process is you putting the blade in there and you're losing track of the blade. Then you go up to your camera, I found my airway. Now I look away from my camera, I look at the tube, and I watch the tube until I can't see the tube anymore.
Okay.
And now I can look back at my camera when I rotate it in there. So the 4-step process, you start by putting the blade in until you can't see the end of the blade anymore. Then you're going to go to your camera, get the view, and you really want the cords up into the top left as much as you can. Then you go back to your tube. You watch your tube go in the mouth as far as you can until you can't see the end of it anymore, and then you're going to transition back into the lens.
There you go. I think you're getting closer. There you go.
She's got it.
I'd have you pop my...
Well, I did the 4-step process.
I heard you do
already.
the 4-step, but
Okay, all right, Vance, okay,
Sorry,
if you could pull my
Spence.
starlight, please.
Okay.
4-step process. So the first one is watching
Watch the blade go in the mouth, move to the camera, watch the view. Oh yeah, that's a great view.
And I take my eyes off of the camera, go to the tube until I lose the tube. Then go back to my camera.
Oops, I.
Yeah.
Boy, that low pro, that is nice. The low pro on this. That's pretty good.
careful blade to choose.
This is a
choose the
low profile?
Pro 3.
Oh, still.
Yeah. So,
But that does suck, because this really does give you... But yeah, going midline makes a lot of
So-
difference. But there were...
see it's falling right in there.
Yeah.
So to me, you just pushed and advanced it. With the bougie, if it were me, I would advance my bougie.
And then slide the tube through the
You advance the
bougie.
bougie down, and then the tube follows the bougie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of
Yeah.
using the bougie to guide you,
Uh-huh.
I mean, instead of it to. Now, the bougie, you do have a little bit of left or right motion with the bougie, so
Yeah.
that's kind of cool with the bougie.
Kirkland.
Cooking oil.
And you can tell Schultz I said that, and Dr. Balls,